the achievements of the present administration under the leadership of President Muhammadu Buhari, which has impacted so much on the citizens and in the country in general. We have a series of areas that these achievements have impacted on our society. The list is so long, but just to mention a few, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we have areas in terms of railway construction and completion. We have also the payment of pension arrears to those who have served this nation. We have equally in areas of agriculture, in particular rice production in this country, which has helped us in conserving our foreign exchange and creating a lot of employment for our teeming farmers. To now call on the chief mass curate of this nation, the face of the culture of this nation, the face of tourism of this nation, the golden voice of this administration, and the spokesman of the federal government of Nigeria, in the person of Alhaji Lai Mohammed, whom I have the singular honor and privilege of inviting to come forward and give us the opening remarks. Honorable Minister, sir.
Excellency, President, Commander-in-Chief, Federal Republic of Nigeria, here represented here today by the Honorable Minister of Border and National Planning, Senator General Ododo. I will please seek your indulgence to adopt the already very expertly established list of protocol. But then please permit me to mention in particular and recognize the presence of the head of the Civil Service of the Federation, Ms. Winifred Oyo Ita, and the representative of the Chief of Defense Staff, Major Abila, the Controller General of the Nigerian Immigration Services, our royal fathers, among others. I welcome you all to this event, tagged the Testimonies of Change, which is designed to showcase in a unique manner the achievements of this administration. We have used many platforms to communicate the numerous achievements of the Buhari administration to Nigerians. These include town hall meetings, which we have now held 16 times across the country, media tour of infrastructural projects, regular visits to media organizations, press conferences, and media interviews, as well as the FGNI app. However, we decided to add another platform, which is personal testimonies. The simple dictionary meaning of testimony is evidence or proof of something. There's no better evidence of what this administration has achieved than that given by Nigerians themselves, who have been positively impacted by the policies and programs of the government. No one can better tell Nigerians about the impact of the homegrown school feeding system than the 9,300,000 school children who are fed 1 meal a day, 5 times a week, or the over 90,000 cooks who have been employed under the program. No one can better tell Nigerians about the impact of the Empower than the 500,000 graduates who have been employed under this scheme. If you want to know about the success of trader money, ask any of the over 2 million beneficiaries. If it is market money, ask any of the over 350,000 beneficiaries. Who can better communicate the efficiency of the Abuja-Kaduna rail transportation than the thousands of people who are daily ferried between the two cities? And if the government says it has paid pensioners from the defunct Nitel and the Nigerian Airways, among others, is it not better to hear directly from those who have received their pensions after waiting for many years? This is exactly what we have done. We ask Nigerians, volunteers all, who have benefited from the various programs of this administration, to relate their experiences to fellow Nigerians. That is how the testimony series was born. Starting late last year, these testimonies have been running on radio and television stations across the country, as well as in the social media. Just as we envisaged, this testimony series has been such a huge success. In fact, it has so rattled the opposition that they were forced to issue a statement in which they acknowledged that the media space is awash with the testimony series. Now, we won't be surprised if the naysayers, who have never seen anything good in this administration, say that those who participated in the testimony series are either card-carrying members of the ruling APC or were even coerced to do so. That is not the case. These are everyday Nigerians who are simply giving their personal testimonies. We therefore decided to present them to Nigerians in flesh and blood. Hence this event, tagged Testimonies of Change, which is unprecedented in our recent history. The achievements of this administration are real, and the administration has impacted positively on millions of Nigerians in just 3.5 years, and with very limited resources, compared to other administrations that have presided over the affairs of our dear country since 1999. Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we will now present to you the video clips of the testimonies, after which you will meet the men and women who appeared in the videos. Please sit back and enjoy the testimonies. I thank you for your kind attention.
I'm Sipasi Olalekan Ayodele. I'm based here in Ikorodu, Lagos State. I'm the founder of Protect Zone. We will train children, youth, and farmers in sustainable agricultural practices to fight hunger and alleviate poverty even in the city. In 2016, running Empower, I was able to reach more people. Empower gave me the feasibility and the exposure I needed to scale my organization from where it was to where it is now. Because of the opportunities Empower has actually given me and the facilities they provided us, whereby we are going to schools, partnering with the teachers, training the children on sustainable agricultural practices. We have a lot of youth, women, and children who benefited from our platform. Even what I'm doing on a small scale has actually brought me a lot of local and international recognition. Currently, I won the Nigerian American Partnership Award and the U.S. Consular General Award based on what I'm doing right for my community here.
I am Aloha Emmanuel Nhechinaisi. I'm from Imo State. My husband is from Abia State. I reside here in Ijebu-Ode, Ogun State, in Iriona community. I've been a cassava farmer, and I noticed there is not much money in cassava farming alone. So when I heard about Empower program, I applied for it, and they gave me the opportunity to be part of it. It was from Empower program that I learned how to process cassava tubers to cassava fufu flour. This Empower program is the best thing that happened to me within these 2 years. I've really learned a lot, and I've really gained a lot from it. It was from my stipend that I bought my equipment that I'm using to process cassava flour today. I'm grateful to the federal government for giving us this device. I've really learned a lot from it, from the application and all that.
My name is Orioye Benedict Baishimure. I am a native of Odunje Mitale community, Odola in Ilaja local government area. I am an Empower beneficiary and teach, to be precise. Empower has seriously impacted into my business and my local community. Before the advent of the Empower program, I didn't really have the initiative of starting the business like this. And as it is now, everybody around the community is interested to work with me because of the value addition that I've added into the business. I got some of this idea through the Empower tab, the tab that was given to us. The thing has really helped my local community. The most important thing is that it has really changed the mentality of the graduates in my community.
My name is D.K. Berry Charles. I'm from Abuja local government area, Anambra State. I'm privileged to be one of the beneficiaries of this Empower, and how to be specific, I'm a graduate of Human Anatomy.
My name is Abubakar Musa Sufi. I'm from Kano State, Fage local government. I study in Kano State University of Science and Technology as a food scientist.
I applied for the Empower program, but I was reluctant because of the way that things have been going in this country. You know, is based on who you know, based on favoritism, your godfather, or maybe nepotism, religion, and ethnic stuff like that. So when we went there in Fege local government, it was not based on maybe religion or ethnicity, but it was surely based on merit. Once you have your credential on ground, you are good to go.
I must testify that it is free of any form of nepotism.
My name is Mr. Fasina David Akinola, the headmaster of this school, community primary school. Since my 35 years in service, there is no federal government which have laid their hands upon this feeding program. And I encourage the federal government of this Nigeria to continue in this laudable program, being helpful to the masses.
My name is Mrs. Ogundare. I have a child in this school. I really enjoy this program because I benefit much on it as a mother.
My name is Akshade Victor. Community Poem School, Alawiwe, Ibadan. I like to love rice and egg. It makes me happy and healthy.
My name is Mrs. Ajala Olushola. I'm one of the food vendors for the school, home-grown school feeding. This is where I do my cooking every morning before I take the food to school. I heard of it from the media. It was announced that those who are interested should apply. And I applied for it, I was screened, then I was chosen to serve. Then the financial aspects of it, I now benefit from it, unlike when I was idle at home. Apart from that, the homegrown school feeding has exposed me to meeting a lot of people. Thereby, my own business as a caterer can now increase, where I'm now connected to a lot of people.
My name is Matthew Ojiokosisi. I am the president of the Association of Retired War-Affected Police Officers who were in eastern Nigeria before the outbreak of the Civil War. In 2000, the federal government granted us amnesty and retired all those of us who were originally dismissed. From 2007, we started appealing to respective governments of the Federation to retire us according to the terms of the amnesty. And for 10 years, we were fighting without anybody listening to us. It took the president a very short time to decide that we deserve justice. 2017, they started paying these benefits. We owe this to President Muhammadu Buhari, who graciously granted us this favor.
I'm from Delta Stick Company. At that 2005, the company was privatized. Those that were working, that were caught up with the privatization, were laid off. No arrangement for the payment of anything. They were denied their pension rights. So in 2005 through 2017, we have been struggling how we can be put back on pension. We staged a lot of demonstrations under the rain, under the sun. The government did not listen. The marginalization for the past 13 good years by successive administration, the sufferings we'll be going through, the loss of human dignity and no hope for livelihood from July 31st, 2018. The monthly pensions start coming to the pensioners. We also want to be very, very thankful to President Muhammadu Buhari. He's God sent.
My name is Lukman Animashan. I'm a former worker of Nigeria Limited. In 2004, former President Obasanjo liquidated the airline, and since then we've been waiting for benefits. But in 2015, when President Muhammadu Buhari came in, he promised to pay us, and today I'm happy that 5,996 members of ex-workers of Nigeria are receiving their money. I'm also a beneficiary. The good thing about what President Buhari did is that he promised that the over 800 people that died in the process of waiting for this money, their next of kin will be paid. And as I'm talking to you, they have been paid.
My name is Hajia Halita Aliu, a NITEL pensioner, having served very meritoriously and even serving on the Pension Reform Steering Committee I ended up without a pension. The National Council on Privatization, under the chairmanship of Vice President Atiku Abubakar at that time, decided to pay us 3 years pension on a take it or leave it basis. Over 16,000 natal MTEL pensioners have struggled to get their pensions restored. Unfortunately, all attempts with successive administrations, did not yield any dividends. The quality of our lives, has been severely impacted, by the stoppage of our pension. President Muhammadu Buhari heralded good tidings. Over 10,000 of our members have already been restored to payroll. And we are very, very happy. We are very, very grateful.
My name is Muhammad Sahabi Audi, Chairman, Rice Farmers Association of Nigeria, Rifan, Kebbi State Chapter. The coming of this administration in 2015, when President Buhari came to Kebbi State and launched the Anko Boros program. Under the program, farmers are given all the needed inputs in terms of fertilizer, water pumps, agrochemicals, and even cash for purchase of fuel. So farmers become more and more encouraged and began to expand their land to produce rice. We now have farmers who have actually taken rice farming as business. They're making profits. Our youth are into rice farming. We have many retired workers and serving civil servants who have businessmen going into rice farming. So rice farming is now a business in Kebbi State.
My name is Reverend Livin Usoko, the State Chairman of Rice Farmers Association of Nigeria, a Bonny State Chapter. The Anko Borrowers program helps me a lot to enlarge my farm. This Anko Borrowers has helped us a lot. And we are telling the federal government and the CBM to continue because it is a help to farmers now. We appreciate it. We ask them to continue. This is what can help the farmers to know that these governments are concerned with the farmers.
My name is Wasiu Oyade, Baba Oja Ofikponri Shopping Center. BOI, now surprise when they tell us they will give us money. This thing be like magic. I don't believe when I see my account credit, bam, 100K, just like that, no collateral. No, I surprised. Market money, not the best. When I get this money, I just buy plenty material. I buy all benefit things that I used to look for money to buy in bulk. This money better for me. Government, making I continue to give the layman this kind of money to support their business because this money help me well. I dey expect another one because I don't pay the other one back. So I dey expect may they give me more than what I got so that this one will increase my business.
Orúkọ mi ni Martins Olúbùnmi Fọláṣadé. Mo wà ní Abuja Mogaji Modern Market Ìpọ̀nrí. Mo gba market money 100,000. Wọ́n dẹ̀ fi oṣù 6 la fi san. Kò dẹ̀ sí wàhálà, kò sóní dúró. Mi ò tí ì rírú àǹfààní báyìí gbàrí. Ṣùgbọ́n nípa ti Buhari mo rí àǹfààní tó dáa ni. Ó dẹ̀ mú ọjà mi gbèrú lọ sókè nítorí pé ní ti tèmi mo lò dáadáa ọjà mi dẹ̀ lọ sí òkè so nítorí náà mo tẹ̀ tí wá ń retí bóyá màá tún wá rí àǹfààní irú ẹ̀ láti ọwọ́ president wa ká tún rí gbà so that ọjà ká lè máa gbèrú lọ sí òkè.
My name is Mrs. Felicia Odunola Olojede. I'm living at Ibadan. I'm selling shoes at Oje in Ibadan here. I've been in this business from years ago. There is no government, no anybody that helped me to assist me in my market. But now I collected 100,000 from BOI program. I like the program. Now my business has been increased without any collateral, without any surety. I've returned the money back. I advise the federal government to continue with the program.
My name is Chinazo Gochku. I'm from Imo State. I have been doing business in this area since past 7 years without any help. When I had this government something that's helping people, I go to them. They give me money. I have got 50,000 from them, and I pay back. I pray to God, let government give to other people so that the money will prosper to everybody. As for myself, I'm very happy, and my family. I pray God to give to other people so that they will enjoy this money with me, and enjoy this government with me.
Sunana Aliyu Hassan. Na fito daga Zaria. Ina siyar da kifi a nan wurin. Aliyu Hassan. Na zo daga Zaria. Ina siyar da wannan kifin kimanin shekara 18 na wannan sana'a. To a cikin wannan sana'a ban taɓa samun wani taimako daga wani gwamnati ba ko daga wani mutum a irin wannan gwamnati. Ta taimaka min da naira 10,000. Na ji daɗin naira 10,000 nan, na amfana da ita, na juya ta. Na yi kasuwanci da shi ya karu 100%. Don haka ni ma kuma ina godiya da wannan gwamnati, ina roƙon gwamnati nan ta taimaka ta ba wasu waɗanda ba su samu ba wannan taimakon da take da tallafin da take.
I'm original Madison. Abuja na mbara umwe. Ana mazwa na Abuja. Akara akanne ye. 30 years nji ga bia di we. Na nyanya market. Mana ken benzo wale ya. Oke nwero abunu from the banvol. This is trading money. Aburo miambo. Mana mo volia ni maro no. Enwetere m kem. Weli eme otutu ive. Oju ma afore nne. Go trading money. Na pe kwa bele kan di osan wota kwa nke wotu awanji we nweta. Ni ma nyanya market. Obi di mo chop mo fuma. Na ndekwa ga ma wota kwa osan ndi osan wota kwa ndi aka nwetara wota kwa nke kwa. So na Ghana federal government ala kere mo chichiwa. Maka na nwetele mu tiere money no wana aka ba. Enwe buru mi embusis. No imo chichiwa no waka ndi we nwete ego no. So ala kere mi amen. Ya mere di mo mo fuma. Sa na me kene ba fuma.
My name is Mrs. Awoniyi, and I'm talking from Sora Shopping Complex, Lagos. I just want to talk about the IPP electrification project in Sora Market. I run a boutique business, and I have really benefited from this project so much because since it took off, I don't use my generator any longer. I've had to move my generator home, and I don't think I was once disappointed. Let's hope it will be a permanent project that we will enjoy for a long time. It's so convenient and it's so reliable to some extent. Since they started, we've not had cause to have a shortage of light or anything.
My names are Mr. Arumawa Johnson. I'm one of the community leaders in the State Towns community in Warri Metropolis, Delta State. I am happy that the rail project that started for the past 30 years has come to stay. People in Alaja, Ujewu, the State Town community cannot travel with the train to Agbo and Itakpe. The train will not carry the goods from Itakpe to Alaja, Ujewu, and Agbo, respectively. I thank God that President Muhammadu Buhari has been able to complete the rail project, which other successive administrators have not been able to do.
I'm Aina Mohammed. I use the train from Regasa Station to Abuja, which is a wonderful experience. And we have another train from Edu Station to Abuja Metro, which is wonderful. It's really beneficial because now we're traveling with the road. A lot of the accidents, the accident rate has reduced drastically with the train, and it's convenient. You leave Kaduna by 6:40, by 8:40 you'll be in Abuja. So you can do what you want to do in Abuja and go back to Kaduna the same day. So it's really wonderful. This government has really done great for Nigeria, and we hope the second chance will be given to Buhari so that we have more than what we are seeing now, so that Nigeria will just be like abroad. That's what we are praying for Nigeria. So well done, Mr. President. We wish you all the best. God bless Nigeria. God bless the President.
Bamidele Alabi Adegbite, Oba Oshao, concerning the construction of Jeba Eyen Quarry Road, which was abandoned for so many years that the road was not passable before. Almost 5 hours before getting to Jeba from Shao here, when the road was not constructed. But now, within 45 minutes, I can get to Jeba.
My name is Alhaji Abdul Qadir Alabi Adibara, the Oba of Jeba. We people living here, we have to thank federal government for job down to repair the road, which made it easier for us to travel from Jeba to Ilorin and back.
Sunana Abubakar Haruna, ina tuki da kanan ina zuwa Kaduna, Niger, Ilori, Oyo, Lagos, Kogi, Abuja. Sakamakon mun samu canjin gwamnati, muna zuwa gurin muka tafi ba ma samun gosulan muke yin kwana 2 zuwa 3, zuma zuwa a kwana 1. Sakamakon gyaran hanya da muka samu a yanzu muna zuwa a kwana 1. Na gode Allah da cewar hanyoyin da muke bi, akwai gurin da an canza complete hanya, an canza mana gaba daya, akwai gurin kuma da gyara, an gyara mana hanya, ko ba haka ba. Kuma muna godiya ga wannan gwamnati.
I am Barrister Bola Kale Yusuf, the Baale of Bodesadu. I like to use this opportunity to thank the federal government, especially apart from all other novel programs that has reached the grassroots people. I want to thank them for the National Household Cash Transfer Scheme. For the first time, probably in the political history of Nigeria, it has never happened that people who are in hamlets, I'm talking about Manda, Salanga, Lasaki, Ajegunle, Ajia, Elemere, all these are inner villages that ordinarily government policy don't ever get to them, not to talk of a direct intervention in their financial well-being. I commend this project and I wish that it goes on because it is touching the people that actually need government attention.
My name is Jamiu Abiola. I'm the son of the late Moshood Abiola. For so long, more than 26 years ago, my father won an election. He was arrested. Then later on, he was assassinated. And my mother too, Alaja Kudrat Abiola, she was assassinated as well. We were so depressed, especially my siblings. We went through emotional, psychological trauma, and we felt that the next government would have honored my father. But from one president to another, there was no such thing. President Muhammad Buhari last year did not only honor my father, he actually named the day of his victory, June 12th, as Democracy Day, which was a very wonderful gift to us, and it went a long way in psychological healing. What struck my interest the most was that most of what my father would have done if he had become president, people-oriented programs for the masses and the poor, General Buhari is doing it.
Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. What can we say? No.
Well, viewers, you have just watched a compilation of testimonies of Nigerians from across the country. Testimonies that cut across age and gender, testifying how the President Muhammadu Buhari's administration has impacted their lives.
Please, let's stand up. Can we have light? Where are the technical people? Can we have light, please? PMB did it. PMB did it. PMB did it. Let us put our hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for PMB. Can we be seated, please? Thank you. Federal Ministry of Information, thank you for putting this together for posterity. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. We will now have brief introduction of the testifiers, whom I have the honor and privilege of inviting to please come to the podium. The testifiers. They are seated right there on my right-hand side. Can you come to the podium for presentation, please? Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, these are the testifiers, and I will invite them to come one after the other to introduce themselves, and thereafter would tell us the video they have that has been shown or screened here for us. So we begin with you.
I'm Sipasi Olalekan. I'm from Ikorodu, Lagos. I'm one of the Empire Agro volunteers in Lagos. So what I do, I train children, youth, farmers, and active citizens in sustainable agricultural practice. And I'm happy to be on this program because it has influenced my work. And to date, we've influenced another over 30,000 youth across the country, Nigeria. Thank you.
Good evening, all. I'm Barrister Bola Kale Yusuf, Ibale of Bodesadu. I gave testimony to the fact that the cash transit scheme, quite a number of people in my domain benefited from it. It's a noble act, a novel act, and we were very grateful for government for it. Thank you.
My name is Oba Alhaji Dr. Bamidele Alabi Adebitai Ohoro Shao. I'm seizing this opportunity to thank the federal government for constructing a young colony to Jeba for us, and we are enjoying it. It's a very good road now. In the past, it was the den of armed robbers. But the road was now free. No longer the den of armed robbers. There's now free movement of everybody now. There's no disturbance of any cause. So we are grateful to federal government. Thank you.
My name is Alhaji Abdulkadir Alabi Adebara, above Jeba. We thank federal government for the work, for the reconstruction of the road from Jeba to Ilorin, which is very, very, very good. So it is easy or easier for us to go to Ilorin from Jeba within 45 minutes. But before that, it took about 3 hours to do so. Therefore, we thank federal government for that. During my interview, I thank the federal government for the proposal of the dualization of the road. If that one is also done, we shall be very, very good. Therefore, we thank the federal government under the command of Alhaji General Buhari. May God help them a lot. Thank you very much.
My name is Matthew Ojioko Sisi Ude. I'm a legal practitioner. I am the president of Association of Retired War-Affected Police Officers from Southeast and South-South states of Nigeria. The police officers I represent were the Nigeria police officers who were trapped in eastern Nigeria in 1967 when the Civil War broke out. We were unfortunate to serve the secessionist government then, and at the end of the Civil War, we were dismissed from police. We felt it was an injustice because other federal civil servants who also served in that republic were reabsorbed. And for 30 years, we were protesting that this injustice should be righted. 30 years later, in the year 2000, the federal government granted us amnesty and directed that we should be retired with effect from 29th day of May 2000 and paid our retirement benefits. Subsequent governments pegged our retirement to 1970 instead of 2000 and thereby denied us of benefits entitled to us by pension and by gratuity. We protested from one regime to the other to no effect until President Muhammadu Buhari came to our rescue and directed that we be sure paid. This exercise has started and we are praying to him to intensify the effort and provide money for the rest of us to be paid. We are very grateful to him.
C. Representative of the Chief of Defense Staff, Controller General of the Nigerian Immigration Services, the testifiers who we heard from, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, before representative of the Chief of Defense Staff, Controller General of the Nigerian Immigration Services, the testifiers who we heard from, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, before delivering the brief message from Mr. President, I would like another round of applause for the testifiers. Now, the brief message from Mr. President is as follows. I congratulate the Ministry of Information and Culture for this excellent and innovative showcasing of some of the numerous achievements of this administration. Hearing directly from Nigerians lends great credibility to the impact of our policies and our programs. I therefore wish to congratulate all the testifiers and to tell them to continue to spread the good news. This administration will continue to implement programs that will benefit the largest number of our countrymen and women. In our second term, we will build on this momentum. We will do even more. Nigerians can look forward to greater prosperity. They can look forward to more opportunities. They can look forward to a continuation of growth that is diversified, that is inclusive, that is sustained. Under my leadership, we will achieve the Nigeria of our dreams. Once again, I congratulate the organizers of this Testimonies of Change, and I thank you all for your attention. Thank you very much.
Can we once more put our hands, ladies and gentlemen, for the representative of Mr. President? We thank you most sincerely for those encouraging words and for what you intend to do at your second level. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we're almost coming to the end of this program, but at this moment, you permit me to now invite the Permanent Secretary, Federal Ministry of Information and Culture, in the person of Deaconess Grace Baker, to please come forward and give the vote of thanks. Permanent Secretary, ma'am.
Your Excellency, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, ably represented by the Honorable Minister of Budget and National Planning, the Honorable Minister of Information and Culture, the Head of Service, the Controller General of Immigration, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I want to stand on already established protocol. I make my vote of thanks. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Honorable Minister of Information and Culture, Alhaji Lai Mohammed, I wish to express our profound appreciation to everyone who made our time to be here today, being a Sunday when you should have been resting at home. I wish to specially congratulate His Excellency, President Muhammadu Buhari, for the remarkable achievements recorded in the almost 4 years of administration, as shown in the documentary film we've just watched. Furthermore, I wish to thank the Honorable Minister of Budget and National Planning for being here by himself and to represent Mr. President, the Head of Service, the Service Chiefs being represented here, the Controller General of Immigration, and for all the contributions and enormous support to the successes recorded by this administration so far. I also want to use this opportunity to thank the testifier for being here in person for this event, to share their wonderful testimonies with us today. I think they need another round of applause. In addition, I wish to appreciate my immediate boss, a mobilizer, an administrator per excellence, Alhaji Lai Mohammed, for his visionary leadership and exemplary role in steering the affairs of the Ministry of Information and Culture, as well as his unwavering support in ensuring that today's program is a huge success. He has put in a lot for us to get to this stage. Let's give my boss a round of applause. At this junction, I wish to also extend my appreciation to the production team of today's event, headed by Mr. Brian and Tunde, for professionally packaging this documentary for posterity. Finally, I appreciate all the chief executive of the ministry's parastatals, management staff of the ministry and its parastatals, gentlemen of the press, our own friends, and all those who contributed in one way or the other in ensuring the actualization and the success of this event. On this note, I thank you all for your attention, and I wish you safe journey back to your respective home. God bless you all.
We thank the Permanent Secretary, Federal Ministry of Information and Culture, for the vote of thanks. Announcement. One of us
forgot her car keys in the bus that brought us to this venue. So if you find it, please do leave it with me, or you deliver it to her in the office of the head of service of the Federation.
This is where we draw the curtain on the live transmission of the presentation of testimonials on the achievements of the President Muhammadu Buhari-led administration, which has showcased how the present administration has impacted the lives of Nigerians across age, across gender, and across the country. On behalf of those who contributed in making this transmission a success, I remain yours, Anthony Fosun, saying bye for now.